On this edition of Temple Update, it's a group of easy riders for a good cause. It was an event to honor the military at Temple University, and it's a celebration of a 40-year television tradition.
We're at Children's Hospital, and you're watching Temple Update.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Temple Update. I'm Bryant Madrick.
And I'm Kendra Kennedy.
We begin Temple Update with news on a possible tuition hike next semester. The budget battle in Harrisburg may become a big financial problem for Temple students. The school says if it doesn't receive its state subsidy soon, it may have to raise tuition prices for the spring semester. Temple is waiting for a $170 million check from the state's government. Governor Rendell has lumped higher education funding with a bill to legalize table games for the state's casinos. Temple officials say the state subsidy accounts for 20% of its annual budget.
Temple's budget battle may not be the only financial trouble in Philadelphia. The Nutter administration and city council members announced Philadelphia has a new budget deficit of over $30 million. City budget director Stephen Agostini blames declining wage tax revenue and says even more budget cutting is likely. Agostini did not rule out the possibility of laying off city workers. The commute to North Broad Street is back to normal. SEPTA's largest workers union is back on the job. The Transit Agency and Transport Workers Union 234 have agreed to a new 5-year contract. Workers will receive an 11% raise and a $1,200 signing bonus. SEPTA officials say they're looking forward to 5 years of labor peace.
Well, many Temple commuters are happy to see SEPTA buses and trains back in service, but they soon have to brace for a fare increase. Days after the new contract agreement, the transit company announced plans to increase fares. Token prices will go up by 15 cents, and a SEPTA TransPass will cost an extra $2 a week. SEPTA says the economy and a number of commuters will influence the size of the fare increase.
There has recently been an escalating cause for concern for pedestrian safety in the city. Jo Angel Concepcion has more.
The battle for space between cars and bicycles is becoming a dangerous situation for riders and pedestrians. Several weeks ago, Temple alum Andre Steed was standing on the corner of 16th and Locust when he was struck by a cyclist. The biker left the scene of the accident, leaving Steed with life-threatening injuries. He later died, leaving his family and co-workers devastated.
Worked here 16 years, and there wasn't a person in here who didn't adore him. He was a fabulous worker, a fabulous human being, and it's just the senseless loss of life.
It's an incident that highlights the tension between bikers and drivers. Cyclists often feel pushed onto the pavement, while drivers blame the hostility on bikers who they feel don't follow the rules of the road.
There is a whole lane that is a bike lane. Cars do not respect that. They stay in that bike lane. Then if you're riding, they want to beep their horn at you. They want to holler out the window at you. They don't respect us at all. You got to share the road, man.
They get into accidents all the time. They get into accidents with cabs and cars. Just start giving them citations too, just like they give them to us, the cab drivers or the car drivers.
The animosity between bikers and drivers has reached an all-time high. This year, Philadelphia has opened several new bike lanes in hopes of making a safe space for all commuters. So many questions are left unanswered as police still have yet to find the biker responsible for the accident. Family members and co-workers have set up a $10,000 reward for any information leading to an arrest. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Jo Angel Concepcion.
Well, the Dadville Regatta has been a Philadelphia tradition since 1853. But the event may soon find a new home in Rumson, New Jersey. The Philadelphia Inquirer is reporting the lack of sponsorship money and increasing operating costs are the main reasons for the problem. Regatta officials say it may be forced to move the event across the river to the Garden State. Temple's rowing teams are regular participants in the Dadville Regatta.
There's an opening in the storefronts on Leah Corris Walk. The optical boutique shut its door at the end of October. The business offered free eye examinations and budget glasses for Temple employees. They will now have to travel to Temple Health Science Campus for their eye care needs. The boutique was owned and operated by Temple University physicians.
Well, the federal government is preparing to give more stimulus money to the nation's schools. But this time there will be some more strings attached. The Education Department says it wants the school districts to toughen their academic standards, recruit better teachers, and create a way to track student performance. Over the next few weeks, the Obama administration is expected to give the nation's education systems around $12 billion. While college freshmen are having a hard time staying in school, a government study finds 1 out of every 4 first-year students drop out. Experts blame high school preparation for the problem. The report says students who have to take remedial English and math classes in college are more likely to leave school. 54% of all high school seniors plan to attend college next year.
Soon-to-be graduates got the opportunity to learn some helpful tips about finding that first job. The School of Communications and Theater played host to a networking event. SCT alumni and members of the Philadelphia business community came to Annenberg Hall to share their experience with the students. The panelists also offered tips on networking, navigating the job search, and incorporating their skills into a variety of fields. The Sodexo company hosted a special Veterans Day event. Members from all branches of the armed forces came to main campus to honor the members of the Temple community who had served in the military. The event included color guards and guest speakers. Sodexo is the food supplier for Temple's cafeteria and other campus eateries.
Well, when most people think about motorcyclists, they don't necessarily associate them with the word charity. Update's Robert Sizowitz tells us about a group of bikers doing something special this holiday season.
It's a parade of Harleys, Yamahas, and Santa.
Happy holidays, everybody!
Thousands of leather-clad Good Samaritans took part in the 29th annual Abate Toy Run. Each year, bikers bring a new, unwrapped toy to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. The gifts will be given to the kids who won't be well enough to go home this holiday season.
And the first time you walk through the hospital and see the expressions on their faces, you would totally understand why we do this each and every year.
That every child that comes into this hospital will get a new toy to take his or her mind off of their illness at the time they come in.
This year's event almost didn't happen. Due to Philadelphia's budget crisis, Abate had to pay for their own police escort and security. Donations from Pat's, Geno's, and other area companies made this toy run a reality. It was also the support of the young and the young at heart that made this event so special.
I love little kids, and I feel so bad. And when I came here, I was so touched, that I could be a part of this whole thing.
Just to see that expression on their face that we're doing something for them, that makes it all worthwhile.
Organizers estimate that close to 3,000 people took part in the Abate Toy Run. It has grown into the largest rolling holiday toy drive in the country. Due to the threat of the swine flu, bikers weren't allowed in the Children's Hospital, but the kids found a way to express their gratitude. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Robert Sizowitz.
Stay tuned. There's much more to come on this edition of Temple Update.
We'll be right back.